Happy Thursday. So on today's cooking video, I'll be showing you how to make um, pasta, not like regular pasta, like vegetable pasta. If you're on a weight control journey, or you're just wanting to eat healthy, or you're working on your diet, this pasta is one that you would love to try. It's actually nutrient dense, and it has high fiber because I'll be using lots of vegetables to cook it, like spinach, and I'll also be using shrimp. So I'll get started so that you can see what I'm making tonight. It's something you would love. It's so yummy. I've made it before, and a lot of people loved it, so I'll be making it. So I'm trying to meal prep, um kind of, the week is almost over, but kind of for the weekend, to have like some meals that I want to try out. In my previous video, my last cook with me video, I made lentil moi moi, which is so delicious. I've been enjoying it with salmon. I also made some um, quinoa. I made quinoa with peppered shrimp, and it's so delicious. It's very yummy. So I had that this afternoon. I had quinoa and peppered shrimps. Earlier today I had avocado toast, 2 eggs fried, 150 grams of avocado with 2 slices of whole grain bread. That was what I had. I'm not really feeling very hungry to have dinner because I had a few snacks in the afternoon, but I might have something light this evening before, maybe like cucumber, carrots, and a few other things. I might have them before I go to bed with peanut butter, organic peanut butter. So let's get into the video and you watch me do my thing. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments, and if you have any suggestions, please let me know also. I would appreciate it. I hope you keep watching. So this is the pan I'm going to be cooking. So the pasta we'll be making is very little. It's just going to be 150 grams of hello. Hi Rojoli. Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna be cooking. I'm going to be making vegetable pasta. The vegetable is the main part of the pasta, while the pasta is going to be very little, so it's going to be more fiber and nutrient dense. Hello. So yeah, this is the pot I'm going to thank you so much. I like to put it up. It's actually down to my back, but I don't like leaving it too long, so, and plus so it doesn't get in the food. So this is the pasta, and this, yeah, I actually wrapped it up because I have to defrost. Hello. And this is the chicken that I'll be using. I know many people say don't wash your chicken. My country, I'm currently in the US, so people say don't wash your chicken, but I do wash my chicken around here. This is organic, but I'm still gonna go ahead and rinse it off. I try not to mix it up with other things. So I'm going to go ahead, rinse this off, season it with some spices. Then before I start boiling the pasta and making and cutting the vegetables. So the vegetables we'll be using is spinach. So this is the spinach we'll be using, but we'll be using a whole lot, like 2.5 of this. Yes, I know you'll be wondering what kind of pasta I'm making. You would love it at the end of the day. Just keep watching. So the next thing, I'm going to be using this as my base. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it into small parts. I'm going to keep my favorite knife here. This, you guys know my favorite knife, the ugly blunt knife that I love to use, but so hello. Let me rinse this off. So cut it into small parts because we will be frying this. So this is actually boneless chicken breast. I'm just cutting them into small pieces. I would add spices, then I will start, before I start boiling my the pasta, then I will go ahead and cut the vegetable I'll be using. I'm going to do a whole lot of cutting. That's the least interesting part of the cooking, the cutting of the green leafy vegetable. I told you guys I'm very scared of using this knife. I would have just gone ahead and used my blunt knife. So the aim of cutting it into small bits is so that you can chew it in the, so it's going to be in the pasta. The reason I'm making this is I wanted to add more things to my meal. Like I have like meal prep. A few days ago I did the lentil moi moi and the quinoa that I'm eating with peppered shrimp. So I decided, instead of just having, then I have the vegetable soup that I usually have with oatmeal. That's chicken. This is chicken. The first two things you mentioned, I do not eat it around here. So transfer it back. That's one disadvantage of cutting on here, but I wanted you guys to see. I don't want to go around. So my spices that I use this. I'm not gonna measure this night. So some curry. Excuse me. I'm usually careful when opening this big, so I don't use this and pour more than what I need. So the previous spice has ginger and garlic in it, so that's why I'm not adding too much. Hold on, please. So for the salt, I'm gonna use this. This is a teaspoon. I think I'm gonna use. Let me rinse it up. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. I'm making vegetable pasta. Not like with green peas and all that, but with like green vegetables. So the next thing, I'm going to make this and set it aside. I want to add a little bit of salt and some pepper. So I'm going to set this aside. Then I'm going to grab the pasta. Hold on, please. So I need just 150 grams of this, and they said this is 500 grams. I have a weighing balance that I usually use. I think I'm going to bring the weighing balance. So this is the weighing balance. So I'm gonna turn it on. I think 450 grams should be basically this. But the food is going to be big at the end of the day. Let's see. So I'm going to put it and tie it. This is actually more than all we need. $150. Now it's showing $149. Yeah, I think I got it. You know what? I'm gonna add this in case someone else wants to join me to eat. I'm going to add. Let me leave it at the kids might want to try, or maybe my husband. This is actually for me. If I'm making it for everybody, it's going to be more than this. So let me leave it at 220. So let me try to accommodate other people. So I'm going to use this pot. I know you people said someone is going to come for me for breaking the pasta. Please don't come for me. I like it. I don't like it so long. Even though they said that's the fun about eating pasta. So just gonna keep it right here. So the next thing, I'm actually using a recipe that I was given. 6 large tomatoes, 1 large onions, spices, 12. So I'm going to cut 12 cups of of spinach and 6 large tomatoes. This is what we have. Six of this. I don't know, should I consider this as large? Should I call this large or small or medium? This is not large. So I'm gonna add one more. 6, 7. Going to wash it up. Hello, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to wash it. I'm trying to clear this place. I have a whole lot going on. Let me wash this. So I'm back. Today I'm trying to practice using my sharp knife. Why being scared? Using the sharp knife, but why being scared? If you don't know my favorite knife, this is my favorite knife. It's broken, it's blunt, and I feel more comfortable using it. Maybe I should just go ahead and use it. after I'm done cutting this, I'll cut the spinach while we boil the pasta. It's the cutting of the spinach that is the hard job right here for me. You know how you cut the vegetables and they leave your fingers green? Sometimes it happens. So I try to rinse it off immediately. I have several kitchen gloves. I just don't remember to wear it. Uh-oh. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. Tap on the video. I'm not cutting the tomatoes to look very perfect. This one fell in here. So I'm going to, this is the amount of pasta I'm cooking, the 150 grams, but I actually made it 200. So that I can get my kids to try it with me. But this meal is majorly for me. I'm meal prepping for myself. Oh, that was hard to break. I would have cut it into smaller parts. So this is it. I'm sorry if you don't break your pasta and if this got you offended. I don't like it too long. So the meal I'm making is actually supposed to be 5 servings, like 5 times, doing 5 times. So in this one, the meal is actually the vegetables, so that's why it's fiber dense and protein, because I'm using if you're new, so I have my chicken already cut and seasoned. I'm cutting my tomatoes. I'll be cutting my veggies. Sometimes I prefer to cook at night. I wanted to do this tomorrow, but I'll be working and my kids are not going to school. So I'm basically going to be the one. Even my husband will be working also, though we work from home. But you know when kids ask you for food and you don't want them watching TV all day, so you have to find a way to like squeeze out time to teach them while also engaging them. And cooking would be the last thing for me to do. And probably if I'm cooking, I won't be able to like go online, because most times I do not really like my family being in my video. Hello, thank you for joining. They don't even want to be in the video. They enjoy like us having moments, taking pictures, but not like I mentioned, my page is mostly about me doing my thing and not really about like family life. Though I post my family once in a while, maybe during birthdays or special occasion. Like I have my anniversary coming up this weekend. I'm already excited. We have I already got an early anniversary gift from my husband, and I know I'm laughing like a little girl because it was what I wanted that he got. So, and we're going to one of our favorite places. It's just that we'll be going with the kids, which is fun. We enjoy being with the kids, but we would have loved like if it was just the two of us. Well, the kids will be joining. We love, even when we are given the opportunity to like leave the kids behind, we still want to be with them. They're not going to be small forever. At some point, they wouldn't even want to be hanging out with adults. going to add a little salt to the um pasta. My measuring spoons are actually magnetic, so that's why it's sticking. So it helps it not to get lost when you put it away. So thank you so much for joining and for tapping on the video. Yeah, so that's the weekend I'm looking forward to, and that would be our 9 years anniversary. 9 years of being married, not dating. So it's exciting. But we've actually, even though we've been married for 9 years, we've actually known each other for over 20, over 24 years. Yes, over 24 years. So it's exciting. I'm trying to like keep everything here, but I think it's too full. I'm already spilling. Hold on, let me grab a bowl. Hello, let me know where you're watching from. The pasta is almost ready, so very soon the cooking will start. Let me just go ahead and use my hand. So once I'm done with this last one, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stove and drain the pasta. I'm going to drain the pasta. It's ready, so I'm going to drain out the water. Please, if you're enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up. Tap on the video, please. Let me drain out. So now we have this. Look at the pasta. It's drained. So while at that, I'm gonna start frying the. I hope I don't wake everybody in my home up. Hello. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. I'm making vegetable pasta, like with veggies, with green veggies. So I'll be adding, when it comes to measurement, I usually measure my oil and every other thing. I'm trying to clean out the tomato water that's spilled. This is a tablespoon. Hello, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to move the camera so that you would see more of the pot than just my face. The light, I don't know if it's too bright. Should I leave the light on or should I turn it off? Let me leave it on. Do you think it's too bright? Oh, I wanted to use this and I forgot. I poured out excess oil. Oh, I'm gonna use it to fry some egg in the morning. So while that is frying, I'm going to be cutting the spinach. This. So the goal is to be able to cut a total of 15 cups of this. My alarm is always ringing around whenever I'm on live. You know, I hold my knife in a strange way. That's because I had very bad experience with cotton when I was a kid. Sometimes I like to cover it to have it properly cooked. It's still gonna be frying. This is not my usual cutting area, but I'm cutting it here so that I don't have to hold my camera and so in order to be sure that I have the right amount, I'm just gonna go ahead and measure into this. I wanted to use this, but 1 cup. I need 15 cups. 2 cups. Three. You see how they look? So when you cover it, actually retains the moisture and cooks well. Hello, thank you so much for joining. Making vegetable pasta with spinach. The main meal is the vegetable and a little bit of pasta. The pasta is okay. I don't know if you can see the pasta. This is the pasta I'm using. Just a little bit. But I need 15 cups of this. I'm gonna cover it more. I want my chicken to be well cooked and fried, kind of. So I've got 3 cups of this. So this is the next box or bag. So I need 12 more cups. I'm already tired of cutting. This is the least favorite part of this food. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. Tap, tap, tap. I'm making vegetable pasta. I need 12 cups of the spinach. I think the chicken is ready, so we don't cook it too much. Let's see how tasty it is. Very tasty, well seasoned. Like I like when I'm cooking my chicken to have nice taste, not like leaving it bland. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying. So I'm going to be adding the tomatoes, onions. Let me leave it to kind of fry a little bit. Let me quickly grab my onions. intentionally leaving it to dry. So I'll be adding the there's little oil on this spoon. I'll be cutting directly into the pot. There's no need cutting. So the vegetables are what is actually making the food big. I'm not like cooking a whole pasta with little vegetables. So I'm going to be using a whole lot of. You see how confident I am with my blunt knife? If it were to be this one, I would have been scared. I wouldn't have been cutting properly. The chicken is looking like teriyaki chicken when I made it because of the spices. I'm not a professional cook. I'm just a girl or a woman who loves to cook for herself and her family. So if you're a chef and you're watching and this doesn't look like the way you cook, I'm sorry if I'm not following the right way that you deem right. This is just my way of cooking a more fiber and protein dense meal. So once the vegetables are cooked to an extent, I'll add the spinach. I'll add the pasta. The green vegetable will be tenderly cooked. I don't actually mind the onions being long. Just that if it's the outer layer, it might be stringy. So please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. This could actually be a nice sauce for rice if you don't want to add the green leafy vegetable. I bet my kids are smelling this in their room while they're sleeping. Even my husband. He would come out very early in the morning to see what was smelling so nice. So yeah, we still have the pasta over here. So we remember this is just 3 cups and we need 15 cups. So let's see. 4, 5, 6, almost halfway done. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. Due to the type of meals I cook recently, the amount of spinach I buy, I'm supposed to buy it like in big bags because of how often and how much spinach I use. Like I mentioned, this is my least favorite part of this cooking. I wish I already had the spinach out. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I forget that I'm standing. And I stand for a very long time. Though sometimes I feel it, like after I'm done. Let me check on this. So I'm just going to add maybe some curry. I heard you're not supposed to add spices directly on the steam, so it doesn't get your, that's where measuring spoon comes. But sometimes my big head forgets. Some salt. I do not use seasoning cubes like I mentioned. If you've watched my lives. Let me add some paprika. You know, the next thing we add is time for the pasta. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. Tap, tap, tap. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. I'm making vegetable for pasta. So we're going to be using 15 cups of spinach. I already have 6 cups cut. This. Let me see how many cups I have to go. 7, 8. We're almost there. 9. If I don't add the required amount of spinach, that means I'll be cheating myself. You know why I will be cheating myself? This is supposed to be a 5-portion meal. So if I don't add the total number of spinach required, that means my 5 portion will be smaller than normal. need to turn down the gas because I'm not done cutting this. 10, I think so. I already have a lot of spinach down there. I'll call this 11. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the ones that I already put so that this won't be soggy. I want to make sure this is tasty enough. So we're adding the spinach. So far this is 11. Like I mentioned, I would say the spinach is the main meal, the main part of the meal. You can see that the spinach is becoming very little as it's getting steamed. So this is 11 cups of spinach inside those pots. almost 13. So I got the 2 more cups. I still have this. I told you the way I buy spinach. This handful should be enough. Just trying to make up the 13th and the 4th. The 14th and the 15th up. I'm just tired of that. That's all I have to say. This reminds me of when I was little, my mom would tell us to cut a whole lot of vegetables. It wasn't an interesting experience. And the most uninteresting part is the meals. So like I mentioned, this is vegetable pasta. Not pasta with vegetable. This is vegetable. So the pasta is the little part of the meal. I'm just going to make sure there's salt to taste. And everything is in order. Please tap on the video if you're enjoying it. This is a high fiber, protein dense meal. There's chicken in the meal, chicken breast that have been fried. whole lot of vegetables that fell in here, but I'll just grab the most I can. In order not to overcook it, I'll be bringing it down shortly. I think I want to add some pepper. The food is ready. I just turned off the heat. And this is my vegetable pasta. If you eat this, instead of worrying about eating a lot of carbohydrates, I've experimented with this. That's what I'm telling you. Like, if you eat this and you're worried about your blood sugar, I can tell you you're safe with this if you want to try it. Like, so this is going to be like five times 5 portions of meal. I'm going to put it into my storage plate, my meal prep plate, for 5 different times, even though it's going to be like 5.5 or 6, because I added extra for maybe my little kids, or my husband could try some. Yeah, and this is it for our vegetable pasta. I'm going to go ahead and tidy up. This is one part I love to do. This, but I prefer to use it for like salad, making let's say wraps. If I'm making like wraps with egg, with chicken, try to wash my hands and see how it goes. The next thing I'll be doing is to clean up here. I'm hoping the green color would go out, especially in my nails. I'm supposed to take my ring for cleaning. I usually do like yearly cleaning and it's free. It comes with my insurance. I take it to Macy's. So I've been having it cleaned since it's been over 7 years or so. I always take it for cleaning. If there's anything or any missing stone, especially the small ones, they replace it. It comes with a protection plan. I think he's going away. Yeah, I'm just trying to like tidy up, wash up the things I used for cooking. Then pack up the meals. Oh, it's almost gone. Yeah, for anybody wondering, this is what we cooked. For those that cooked with me, this is what we cooked. Vegetable pasta. I'm going to try rinsing. I know most of it will be gone when I take a bath. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I'll just go ahead and pick up the veggies first. Plus I spilled some egg right here yesterday. usually have this place washed. That's why I feel comfortable picking up my food when it falls. This egg spill is a little too hard to clean. I wanted to make tilapia sauce, but I'm tired. Not like I'm tired. I think it's late already. I'm just going to stick to the pasta we made this night. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching. There's this one person that has been sticking around. I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much for the support, and for everyone who has liked the video and tapped on it. Thank you so much. For all those that support me secretly and even publicly, I want to say thank you. I'm going to put my avocado oil away. I don't know if you noticed, when I was cooking this meal, I didn't use more than 1 tablespoon of oil. That's to let you know that the meal is not really fatty. If you're worried about it like being too fatty, or yeah, I just used only 1 tablespoon of oil, so it doesn't have a lot of fat apart from or a lot of cholesterol apart from the one that comes from the chicken. That's the extra oil. The egg spill is almost going away. I'm supposed to be making a bulk amount of okra soup. My kids love okra soup, and their soup is finished. So before the end of next week, I should be making some okra soup for them. I'm done with scrubbing. Now it's time to rinse. In the morning, I'm going to have the robot sweep the kitchen. Even though I can have it done this night, but the reason I usually do it is that sometimes it could be stuck. If there's something we think we moved and that's not the regular place, if it's stuck, so that there will be somebody awake. This is actually an artificial plant. I got it from Burlington. like to rinse it off before I use maybe a towel or paper towel. Here is still kind of hot, so I'm trying to be careful. The burner that I used for cooking. Like I mentioned, I'm usually kind of embarrassed. Not embarrassed could be the word. When someone comes to my home and my kitchen is dirty, like not like the kitchen floor, the gas is dirty, or maybe the cooker is dirty, and some people don't care. It's one thing that there is particle. There are a lot of particles on it. Another thing that you have like spilled foods, like what I had a few minutes ago. At least I've done a light job. This is basically for decoration. The egg spill is still there. You know what this is? This is actually the chopping board I was using the other time. It was very close to the fire. What I'm doing last is what I was supposed to do first. But that's fine. So this is where I try to shine it. Hello, for everyone joining right now. I made vegetable pasta and I'm trying to tidy up. Cool, perfect. Now this looks these people are really the folks that come to clean the ladies that come to clean my home. They've really done a lot of scrubbing on this. My cooker now has a whole lot of scratches. I'll try to talk to them about it. I think that should be fine. I like to dry my pot. So if you have a stainless steel pot and you've been looking for a way to like keep it clean after using, so what I usually do is I add some baking powder, then I use the dish soap for washing. And this is it. It leaves it very sparkly and nice. Even the very ugly greasy ones. This is like a light sponge. I think I got it from Walmart. This is what it looks like after washing. I use it like every day to fry egg, to cook, to make different meals, and that's how I wash it. And from what I know and I heard stainless steel is one of the safest cookwares. Ceramics, um, which other ones? The there's this other one I'm trying to remember. I'm going to put this away. It's washed and dried. I think that's probably it. This too is also washed. This is the microwave cup. My kettle. Yeah, I'm trying to clear a whole lot of things so that I can see enough space to do the dishes. Now let me pack the meal. So I'm going to be packing the meal or portioning the meal. So usually I use my cup, but I won't be using the cup because of the way the pasta is long. Sometimes this stops working. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to find something else. But this, I should have another one. not going to be grabbing though. Two, three, four, five, six, this is the second part. So remember, we are sharing it into 5 parts. 1, 2, my stuff is not working as it should. 3, 4, 5, and 6. The third part. Two, I think I need to take out from this one. Use this and dish some for. I just have very little. It's already too late. I just have this one. I think the first few that I didn't have enough chicken. get everything equally. But this one I'm storing it for someone who might want to try it, maybe my husband or my kids. Then I'm going to use a little plate, my favorite Walmart plate. Take this. If it were to be something else, I wouldn't have eaten it this night. So I'm prepped for the weekend. This is the one I will be having. So I have 4 servings left, plus the extra one I took out for my yoga. So let me try it. Come and join me. Just this one person that has been here supporting me. Food is ready. It's so delicious. You would know you're eating something nice. Someone was asking when I was cooking the meal, if I was cooking cat or dog. No, chicken. I'm even surprised they remembered to mention chicken. This is chicken breast. And this is pasta, vegetable pasta. So the meal is mostly vegetable and a little pasta with chicken. I wish I can share some with you guys that are online. I'll be posting the video once I'm done, so if you want to check out the recipe, it's very simple. just 150 grams of pasta, 15 cups of spinach, then I think is, let me check, 1.5, 1 kg skinless chicken, maybe chicken thighs. You can use shrimp, you can use snail, depending on the one you like. Then tomatoes, I used 6 medium tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. You season the chicken, you fry it, like you cook it for a while. Then you add the cut tomatoes, the 6 cut tomatoes. You add onions, you add spices. After you've already seasoned your chicken that is cooking, you add spices to taste. After like 5 minutes, you add your cooked pasta. The pasta, you need to boil this for a while. I usually boil my pasta with salt when I'm boiling it, a little salt to give it a little taste. Except the spice you're using or the stock you're using to cook it is already very seasoned and you don't want it to be salty. Then after, once the pot containing the fried chicken or cooked chicken is boiling with the tomato and the onions, then you go ahead and add your cooked pasta that is drained. Then after about 5 minutes, you add your 15 cups of spinach. I use 15 cups of spinach. Then you cook it maybe for like 3 to 4 minutes. 3 minutes is okay. I actually think mine even cooked too long because I was trying to like finish up the cutting. You add it, stir it for a while. Once it looks like it's steamed, you just bring it out. You must have tasted for salt. I used salt. I used my Dash mixed spice. They have the garlic and herb. It's also very good. So I use this one. I use this one, and I also use the garlic and herb. I use this and the garlic and herb. Then I added curry, some pepper, some salt. I don't use seasoning cube. Some people prefer it. I heard it's okay too. Then I add ginger and garlic. You can use raw ones or you can use the powder. You taste it, and there you have your vegetable. If you notice, it's just vegetable. You barely saw the pasta in it. This is a nice meal if you're trying to watch your weight, lose some weight, or even stay healthy without eating a lot of carbohydrates. And this is good because it helps me to maintain my blood sugar. So if you notice, the carbohydrate in it is very much less compared to the protein and the fiber. So the vegetable is the fiber, then the chicken is the protein. So that's why when you're cooking it, don't cook like, so out of the whole pasta, this is what the pasta, I think they said the pasta is 500 grams. I only took about 200. I'm supposed to take 150, but I took 200 because I wanted to share with other members of my home. And if you cook it with the 15 cups of spinach, it should give you a meal that you can eat 5 times. So yeah, that's what I did tonight. Another day I would share an interesting meal. I wish one of these days I could make some of my breakfasts, some simple breakfast that I make. If you're looking for breakfast ideas, I usually make for breakfast I have three fried eggs, like 3 eggs with half bell pepper, um half cup of tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and spinach. Then I first of all like steam the bell pepper, the onion, the spinach, and the excuse me, and the tomatoes. Once it's done, I fry the egg, then top all the vegetables on it, and it's ready. And that's like a whole meal with one slice of bread. Then other days I could do the breakfast smoothie where I use 1 cup of spinach, 1 cup of almond milk, 1 cup of water, 1/4, 1/4 cup of flaxseed, no, 2/3 cup of flaxseed, then 1 cup of um zero fat yogurt. I also add I also add 1 cup of mango, frozen mango, and 50 grams of frozen banana. You can use fresh banana, but I freeze some of my banana. If I buy it and it's a whole lot, I freeze some of them. Then you blend it together. Then you eat it. You have the milk, the smoothie with 2 boiled eggs. With 2 boiled eggs, that's what I have for breakfast. Then the day I would have, like today, I had avocado toast. I had 2 fried eggs, then 2 slices of whole grain bread. My bread is usually whole grain. 2 slices of whole grain bread, then 150 grams of avocado. When you're counting it, you don't put the you don't put the seed inside. So I don't put the seed inside. You just put it on the scale. I have a weighing scale that I use. Then you mash the avocado. You can sprinkle salt and pepper if you want. Put it on the bread. Then add the egg that you already fried, the scrambled eggs, on top and close it up. And that's breakfast. It's a light breakfast, but it's nice. Then in the afternoon, you can choose to eat your quinoa with pepper shrimp. You can choose to eat this vegetable pasta, or you can choose to eat what do you call it? A few other things. Then one other thing I have as breakfast is the lentil moi moi I made the other day. I made moi moi. Moi moi is a Nigerian kind of pudding. It's a meal. It's made with beans, but you can make it with lentil. So you blend the lentil, you add bell pepper, you add salt, you add garlic, you add ginger, you blend it together, you put it in a ramekin, you steam for 45 minutes and it comes out nice. Or you can add raw eggs. I added 2 raw eggs for more protein. Then you add it in the ramekin, allow it to steam for 45 minutes. I still have a few left. I haven't finished the last one I made. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what the lentil moi moi looks like. Like tomorrow I can have one. I just turn it into the plate and warm it up. I don't know if this is microwave safe, but I haven't used it before. I just put it and warm it up. I eat two of this for breakfast with salmon. I think the salmon is about, is it 70 grams or what of salmon? So like you know the way they cook the salmon. Yes, I eat one of it with 2 of the lentil moi moi for breakfast. That's another nice breakfast. So the whole it was actually someone I contacted online. She's a dietitian that gave me the meal plan. It has actually made me to like have lots of option on what to eat when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dinner, you can have the vegetable soup with 150 grams of oats. Before, I was limited to having the Quaker oats. I was limited to just having Quaker oats with boiled egg for breakfast. Other times, I'm just thinking, I noticed taking cereal wasn't working for me, especially with the cereals packed with um sugar. So it wasn't doing me any good. So, but now I have several options. I could eat anything, and I'm getting a whole lot of protein. I'm getting a whole lot of vegetables, fiber, and still staying healthy. So it's actually a blessing. So yeah, that is it. Then for night, for dinner, if you're looking for what to eat, you could do tilapia with um stove cooked tilapia, like steamed tilapia, well cooked. Then with roasted plantain. You can air fry the plantain. I usually use my air fryer to roast it or to air fry it, whatever. Just one. And the plantain shouldn't be more than, I think it shouldn't be more than 100 grams. Just the way small, medium plantain, it shouldn't be. Yeah, so that's a nice dinner. You can have the vegetable soup, you can have okra soup with 150 grams of oatmeal, oat swallow. And the oat swallow is just, it's not even this big. My hands are dry from washing. So you just this little. But you know the interesting thing, the soup is almost right here in the plate. That's the interesting thing. So the soup is the meal and not the swallow. So it's been an amazing journey. I've been enjoying eating other things. I've been getting a lot of protein. Unlike when I sometimes when I go for my appointment, I will be told maybe my iron level isn't where it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to take this. I'm supposed to take that. I've been enjoying my meals, eating healthy and working out. I know I haven't worked out. I decided, at the time I was having a little pain in my leg. I decided to take some break and I lost a few pounds. Even though it wasn't planned, I knew it would happen, but I was like, okay, I'm not looking to lose much weight. Let me take a little break, but I will still resume. Maybe I wouldn't go up to 1 hour when I start again, but yeah, I will try to keep it maybe 30 minutes. Or maybe I wasn't getting enough food because the last few weeks I was a little busy that I wasn't eating like 3 times a day, even when I'm hungry. And so I felt that wasn't helpful. So I think I was working out and I wasn't giving my body enough food that it required. So that's it. Thank you so much for everyone that joined the live. For those that dropped their comment, thank you so much. Vince Webb said, you like the way you do your hair. Thank you so much. GV said, my country, I'm in the US. I'm in the DMV area. So it's just 5 minutes past 11. How about that? Rugio, Ruj Leo. Hi, said hi. And the person that has been up here all night supporting me for the past 2 hours, thank you so much. And for everyone that joined, I appreciate you all. Do have a good night. I'm sorry I ate all that and I couldn't offer you some to eat. I wish there was a way I could share, but it means a lot. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for everyone that subscribed to my channel. Thank you for those that watch my video and share my videos. It means a lot. If you can, I would appreciate you share the video. Share with a friend. I share content around fashion, home and lifestyle. So yeah, this is like home. I do home decor sometimes. I will be styling my home for the holiday. I used to do like very amazing outdoor decoration, though it's not done by me. I used to contract those that come and put the lights, put the inflatables. Like it looks like a Christmas village. That's how my house looks. But this year, I may not be doing that because we are contemplating either being home for Christmas or traveling to go see family or spending a nice time somewhere else. So, but I'll be styling my home for Christmas. I'll be getting a few Christmas things. Or I already have some things in my garage stored up, so I'll be very soon. I'll be changing up the things in my home with the Christmas theme. I ordered a few table napkins, Christmas napkins to style my table for Christmas, and so many of them are so beautiful. I got them from Macy's. I can't wait to style it and show you how it looks. Restyle my dining and give you the Christmas theme. We usually start Christmas decoration way early on, like in the year, so that we could enjoy whatever we style for maybe a month or two before we take it down. So yeah, I share content around fashion. I try to post shorts, fashion shorts daily. I also share content around home and lifestyle. Please check out my videos. If you enjoy it, share with a friend and also give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Vivian. I enjoyed cooking with you tonight, making the vegetable pasta tonight. Do have a great evening. I will try to come on live before the week runs out. Maybe during the weekend, I might be cooking something else, or I might be doing my regular workouts. Do have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.